Maiden's Tower, the love of Leandros and Hero. The Maiden's Tower is a structure built on a small islet located off the coast of Salacak, in the Bosphorus close to the Marmara Sea. Maiden's Tower is the only work remaining from the Byzantine period in Üsküdar. The tower, which has a historical past dating back to 24 BC, was founded where the Black Sea meets the Marmara. Some European historians call this place Leandros Tower. Maiden's Tower, one of the most important symbols of Istanbul, has been the subject of many legends. These legends continue to be preserved and transmitted in oral and written sources. One of these legends, which we compiled from an electronic source because it is richer in terms of motifs compared to other variations, is as follows. In ancient times, on the hills of Üsküdar, there was a large temple built in the name of Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. Hero, the subject of the legend and whose beauty is legendary, was responsible for looking after the doves in this temple where young girls served as priestesses. Every year, in the spring, a festival was held in the name of the goddess who adorned and beautified nature. People flocked from surrounding cities and towns to this spring festival, and they would eat, drink, and have fun during the festival. A handsome young man named Leandros, who lives on the other side of the Bosphorus, came to the temple to attend this festival for the first time in his life. Aphrodite must have heard his pleas because she brought the beautiful Hero before him. The two young people fell in love as soon as they saw each other. But there was an insurmountable obstacle between them. This obstacle was the Bosphorus. Before returning to the city where he lived, Leandros told his lover that the sea between them could not hinder their love. If Hero lit a light in the tower on nights when the sea was calm, Leandros could swim to her. Indeed, throughout the summer, the two lovers met every night when the sea was calm. But summer is over and winter is approaching. Warm breezes gave way to strong winds. The crashing of the sea turned into large waves following each other. One morning, as Hero was saying goodbye to Leandros, she begged her lover not to come for a while, saying that it would be dangerous to swim between the two shores. Even though Leandros did not want to, he kept his promise to him. But his longing for Hero was growing day by day. To alleviate his grief and pain, he sat and watched the opposite shore every evening. Again, on such an evening, he saw the light burning in the tower. Thinking that her lover was calling, she threw herself into the rough waves. However, it was not Hero who turned on the light, but one of the temple administrators who noticed that the two lovers were meeting secretly. Poor Leandros, who was excited to be reunited with Hero, was struggling with the wild waves and trying not to lose the light. Just as we approached the shores of Üsküdar, the light suddenly went out. Leandros was buried in cruel darkness in the middle of the sea. At first, he waited for the light, which he thought had been extinguished by the wind, to come on again, but the light did not come on again and Leandros disappeared among the giant waves. The next morning, they found Hero's lifeless body on the rocks under the temple. He couldn't bear the death of his lover and reunited with her. Over time, a rock formed where Leandros disappeared in the Bosphorus. The Maiden's Tower was built here in memory of Leandros and Hero. 3. Just as we come across many historical structures similar to the Maiden's Tower in various countries, we can also come across this legend explaining how the Maiden's Tower was built in the legendary literature of various countries around the world.